Donut Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, let's go to the welterweight division and your boy Danny Garcia, former champion. Right, only one loss, and that was to Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia has come back soon. He's gonna fight Brandon Rios. I think it's on February the 17th. Right, Brandon Rios lost 3 matches. Good fighter, 34-3. Right, one no decision, 25 KOs. Right, so we were kind of a little bit, disappointed in the Brandon Rios fight. Right, a little disappointed in Danny Garcia, and time wondering where is he? What is up? What is he up to? What is he up to? There's a lot of time in between fights lately. And so he came out and said, hey, man, I needed a break from fighting. I needed a break from boxing for a minute, mentally and physically. And I could feel with him. Bam. There's no doubt about it. Been through a lot. He said he was champion 5 or 6 years in a row. So when you're champion, you got mandatories, you got things you got to do. And, the man was undefeated until meeting Keith Thurman. He was a juggernaut in the 140-pound division, held the title, or two if I'm not mistaken. Moved up, fought the best in the welterweight division still, right now, at least. And that's Keith Thurman. He's the only one with 2 belts. We know Errol Spence is there, though. But, and fought him to a good fight. Danny Garcia is one of the most underrated fighters anyway. That's why I was glad to see that he's number 15 pound for pound. I know we always say the top 10 pound for pound, but 15 not bad either. Matter of fact, all the way to 20. That's respect. 20. All those weight divisions, to be basically one of the best or the best in your weight division is something to say. That puts you close to elite in boxing. You're one of the best in your division, one of the top 2. That's not bad. So number 15, and his only loss is to someone who's number 8 pound for pound, which is Keith Thurman. Not bad, especially when you come up to that division, right? And Danny Garcia, he's had a few wins over, some normal guys over the time. Eric Morales, he got him, beat him twice, things like that. Kendall Holt, a few names. But his signature wins are definitely would have to be Amir Khan, where he was an underdog in that fight, knocked Amir Khan out, and his win over Lucas Matisse. At the time, Lucas Matisse was menacing. I called it Danny Garcia's George Foreman moment, meaning the people of your people in your camp, your family, everybody's a little scared for you. That was Lucas Matisse at the time. And he got through that match with a unanimous decision, right? Taking real good blows from Lucas Matisse because he had heavy hands, right? That was before Matisse lost to Victor Posto, But Danny Garcia did that first. And so that was a monumentous win. He's beating Guerrero and stuff like that. But those are his 2 biggest wins, So this guy's been underestimated a lot. He's been an underdog in many fights, and he doesn't get his credit. As soon as he fights somebody smaller than him, like Salka, he gets a whole big old problem. When you see other fighters that fight smaller fighters, don't get the same problem. So when you're looking at him, it's good to at least know where he was and that he just needed a break. He says you got to be motivated if you're going to be a fighter. You're going to have to be motivated and be passionate about what you're doing because this, it's just fighting here. So, he needed to just take a break, and I can understand that. You can't be always, on 100%. Oh, I'm going to be totally motivated all the time. Give your body and your mind a little rest and get on back in it. The challenges are going to be there. In the welterweight division, it's booming. So, to see what he does with Brandon Rios, let's see what he does with him, right? Now, you're looking at that fight, I'm pretty sure Brandon Rios just wants to look good here and surprise the world because Brandon Rios, you would think that Brandon Rios had more than 3 losses. He only lost, Alvarado, he lost to him, Manny Pacquiao, and Tim Bradley. Not a bad list, especially if he beat Alvarado twice, lost once. Pacquiao and Bradley, can lose to them. It's not bad. Just look like he has more losses because you see him getting hit all the time. His wins look like losses. So, what I mean? So you just think, you hear him talk, and put all that together, man, he done lost about 7, 8 matches, fights. But he hasn't. He's lost 3, and so we would still consider this a mismatch against Danny Garcia. But I do think that Brandon Rios, he's out to prove something. So be careful with people like that. And but Danny Garcia, I'm pretty sure he wants to stop Brandon Rios, who hasn't been except for that body blow from Timothy Bradley. Stop him. See if you can stop him with a punch. With a headshot. So I guess that's what Danny Garcia is going to go for. That would probably be his motivation and just a love for the game. But I'm hoping that he gets more active after this fight and mixes back up with the big boys in the division. But let's see. I mean, he couldn't rematch Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was hurt, right? And he didn't want to fight Sean Porter, is what I'm hearing. So, he stayed on the sidelines. So let's see what happens. It's good to see him back. And let me tell you something, guys. Do not underestimate Danny Garcia. No matter what you do, don't let whatever people's talking about, right? Just watch his fights. It's not flashy. His defense is underestimated. People forget about that left hook that's coming, right? And he can move if he has to. Just doesn't look flashy. But his record, 33-1, right? 33-1. Moved up 2 divisions now. Be careful. Don't underestimate Danny Garcia. Thurman Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.